Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make bamya. So I'm going to start off by showing you the ingredients. Over here I have 6 garlic cloves that I'm going to mince. I have half a medium onion that's chopped, 2 bags of frozen okra, and then I also have about almost 2 pounds of 1-inch thick pieces of sirloin. You can use any type of meat that you like. The more tender, the better. So I also have some Maggi. This is the chicken flavor Maggi. You're going to be needing 3 tablespoons of that. You're going to need a pinch of black pepper, 5 tablespoons of olive oil, a can of tomato sauce, and 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Now we're just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first step is going to be cleaning your meat. I'm going to be using vinegar. You can use any method that you like. So I'm going to pour vinegar all over, and then I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it with water. So now we're just going to go ahead and rinse our meat, and then after we rinse it, we're just going to strain it and set it aside. After rinsing your meat and straining it, the next step is to add 3 tablespoons of olive oil to a big pot. Now you're going to be putting it in the pot that you're actually going to be cooking your okra in. After adding the olive oil, I'm just going to go ahead and set the temperature at high heat until the oil becomes hot, and then I'm going to add the onions, and I'll show you when I do that. After your oil has heated up, you're just going to go ahead and add the half of the onion that you've chopped, and you're going to cook that for about 2 minutes. So the onions have been cooking for 2 minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my 2 pounds of sirloin meat, and I'm going to mix that in really well, and then you're going to let that cook for about 7 to 8 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like after 7 or 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, this is how the meat will look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 8 cups of hot water, and then I'm going to bring everything to a boil. And after you bring it to a boil, you're just going to go ahead and turn your heat down to medium and cover your pot and let it cook for 30 minutes. So now my water is at a boiling point, so I'm going to go ahead and cover my pot, and I'm going to bring the heat down to medium heat and then cook for 30 minutes. So while the meat is cooking, you're going to go ahead and cook your okra. So I've washed the okra, and I'm going to be cooking 1 pack at a time. So this is 1 pack, and I've washed it and dried it as much as I can with a paper towel. And now I'm going to be frying it in 2 cups of canola oil. And you're going to fry it for about 5 minutes until it becomes a golden color, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets to that point. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and this is what the okra looks like once it's done. Now I'm just going to transfer it onto a plate, and I put a paper towel on my plate so it could catch the excess oil from the okra. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat and do the same thing with the second package and fry it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So I fried my second package for 5 minutes, and I put a paper towel on top of the first batch, and then you're just going to put the okra on top of the paper towel to catch the excess oil. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, and this is what the meat will look like once it's ready. So the next step is to add the okra, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to be adding both batches of okra to the water and meat, and we're going to let it cook together for 5 minutes covered. Okay, so the okra has been boiling with the meat for about 5 minutes, and now we're going to go ahead and add our 15 ounce of tomato sauce, and we're also going to be adding 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and you're going to mix that in very well. After adding your tomato sauce and tomato paste, you're just going to go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of chicken flavor Maggi, and then you're going to mix that in very well, and then cover your pot and bring it to a boil and cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, so this is what it'll look like after boiling together for 10 minutes. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cover it and leave it for another few minutes. And while it's boiling for another few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and fry my minced garlic. I have 6 garlic cloves here that are minced, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now you're just going to fry that until it becomes into a golden color, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. The color you want it to be at, and now we're just going to go ahead and add the garlic and olive oil into the pot of okra, and you're going to mix it in very well and let it boil together for another couple minutes, and then it'll be done. And I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. So it's been boiling for 2 minutes now, and now my bamya is actually ready to serve. I'm going to go ahead and serve it with jasmine rice. I have a video on how to make jasmine rice. I'm going to put the link down below, so just refer to that link if you would also like to make jasmine rice with your bamya. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.